Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and welcome to Daytona, USA, for Race 4 of the PWRL Sony IndyCar Series, the Daytona Grand Prix. However, these are these are open-wheel cars, so why would we race on the oval? Well, we aren't. We're racing on the infield road course, and it's a 2011 version. Starting on the pole position will be Taylor Acosta in the number 6. I kind of think pit stop basically screwed her out of the win at Watkins Glen. Starting second will be Jasmine Acosta. Row 2 will be Zach Buchanan and Thomas McCook. Row 3, someone who really needs some luck, Max Skinner. He's last in points. Well, no, he's second to last in points. And then starting next to him is Tyler Manson, who needs a good run if he doesn't want to be in the middle of the points charts all season. He's been the 20s in the points charts basically all season. Row 4 has Dion Scott and Brandon Bain, your points leader. And then row 5 has last week's winner Ryan Acosta. Auto may have been a fluke result. You may call it a fluke result. And Rhett Yates. I ran test races here, and I'm not too certain that this is gonna be a good race. Might just be a mayhem. And 30 seconds to the start. While you wait, here you look at your starting lineup, your full starting lineup. Aaron Williams and Max McCook, teammates over at Black and White Racing. Neither of them set a lap time. Here I'm set a time in qualifying as gentlemen, start your engine. The engines have fired. The engines have fired up. They're gonna get going on their pace laps. Taylor Acosta looking to try and win the Daytona Grand Prix, but I am scared about this first turn. The 2011 version of this track has a terrible first turn, and we may see as few as one car finish this race. We may see as few as one car finish this race. Hopefully if there is first turn mayhem, hopefully Max Skinner will be okay, because that guy really needs some luck. I would love this, whether he crashes or not, whether he crashes later on or not, I would love to see Max Skinner avoid the first corner mayhem, or if you like this, or if you want to say first turn shenanigans, go ahead. As a green flag is out, we are underway at Daytona, the 2011 road course of chaos. Here we go. Acosta's gonna go wide, and here we go. It's madness in turn 1. And unsurprisingly, it's absolute madness in turn number 1. Several cars go flying! Wow, a horrifying incident. However, my hopes actually came true. Max Skinner made it. My hopes of luck actually came true. Max Skinner made it through the wreck. Ooh, only to almost get turned by Dion Scott. If he stays with that 11 car for multiple seasons, then by season 3 he'll be driving for KV Racing Technology, because worst secret ever. I'll be using the Smithston IndyCar, a brand new Smithston IndyCar mod of 2012 cars for season 3. Ryan Acosta moving up. Who's the leader? Zach Buchanan. Dion Scott is second. Ryan Acosta third. Max Skinner down to fourth now. And Mackenzie Hopkins is fifth. Sixth is Theo Bain. Seventh is Taylor Costa, though. No, now she's eighth. Seventh, Garrett Norton. Ninth, Thomas McCook. 10th, Jack Nathan. 11th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 12th, Daniel Hummel. 15th, Austin Talley. 14th, Anna Smith. 15th, Inman J. 16th, Kevin Ulrich. Not gonna go any further now because you got the smoking Rob Thomas. That's it. Well, the pace car. Well, here we go. The pace car has come out. Let's go and review the first turn chaos. Here's a look at what happened that caused the first turn chaos that I was fearing here at Daytona. Watch Thomas McCook in the silver, blue, and black car, and Tyler Manson in the red and black car. Manson's gonna get a tiny bump from Brandon Bain, gonna spin. McCook just spins by himself, and then just watch the chaos. Vady goes hard into the wall. And then he goes flying! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? He goes flying in the air. Daniel Cole... No. Oh, there's McCook. Both of the FAZZT cars went flying. There's Barney Ward. Look at Barney Ward. There's Mason Wood. He's in trouble. And that's not it. Here comes the others. Boom! More cars go flying. Wow! Look at Tyler Manson. Oh my god. Yeah. And look at Ulrich. This is something I like to call first turn shenanigans. But if you prefer it, I'll call it first turn chaos. And then call it first turn chaos. Everyone's going flying everywhere. Look at that. That's a sight. I cannot explain. Look at that. I don't know what was going on there, but somehow the downforce just like hooked up on the car. Something. I don't know what was going on there. I'm gonna try and get like a good shot on the spectator cam so you can see just how massive this crash was. That's not the best of camera. I'm gonna need this to show you how big this crash was. I'm gonna need a spectator cam. Well, look from afar and see if you're in it. Just a massive crash. Look, you already have Maxwell Vady going flying. Wow. Just look at this. I'm just speechless. Look at everyone. They're flying everywhere. Look at Barney Ward. That was a huge hit. Is Mason Wood? Mason Wood basically just did a stoppie until Rob Thomas hits him. Until Rob Thomas hits Jack Nathan and causes him to... Wow. Look, both of the black and white racing cars over there. Max McCook and Aaron Williams out of the race. There goes, I think that's Chris Rickenbaugh flying like a monster truck. Both of the Dale Coyne cars involved. There's Ulrich. He sends Tyler Manson flying. His hopes to be ranked higher than the 20s in points came to an end today. With being involved in a massive crash. And also, Ben Ward's gonna be dropped way down the points. I saw him there. His car has disappeared to the garage area. Well, let's go back for the restart. I don't know how this race is gonna end. We go back to green flag racing on lap number 4. I shouldn't even say who's out of the race. Only 10 cars remain on the racetrack after that first turn chaos. Well, here is your running order. Zach Buchanan is first. Dion Scott is second. Last week's winner Ryan Acosta survived and is third. Max Skinner, a much needed effort, survived the wreck and is guaranteed a top 10. He's fourth. Fifth is Mackenzie Hopkins. Sixth, T.O. Bain. He needs that. Seventh, Chris Rickenbaugh. Eighth, Thomas Mikacook. Ninth, Daniel Hummel. And 10th is Jeffrey Finguy. He doesn't have a rear wing on that car. How is Jeffrey Finguy still racing? That Conquest racing car does not have a rear wing. Both of the Dragon Racing cars here, Mikacook and Hummel. Hummel has not really done that great this season at all. Meanwhile, Mikacook has done a pretty good job. I might have to check his statistics, but I think he may be the highest ranked driver in the points that does not have a top 10 to his name. Well, if that's so, then, well, he'll lose that title. Because, well, he's guaranteed, but it's not a negative one. But it's not in a negative way. It's in a positive way because, well, it's certain that he'll walk out of a top 10 finish today. He can finish no worse than 10th. There's the wingless Conquest racing car back there, Jeffrey Finguy. I am really scared about that. Let's put on the spectator cam because I think there's going to be chaos in the first turn yet again, even with so few cars left. Let's watch the first turn. I told you they're going off. They're going off. There goes Acosta. And Mikacook. Finguy trying to get around Daniel Hummel. Hummel goes off. He hits the wall. Oh, hard hit. Chris Rickenbaugh. They're still on the track, though. Who's the leader? Oh, Brian. Oh, wait. Caution's out. Looks like there's 11 cars currently racing as Brian James is back on the racetrack. Zach Buchanan still leads. Max Skinner is now up to second. Third is T.O. Bain. Fourth, Jeffrey Finguy. Fifth, Dion Scott. Sixth, Mackenzie Hopkins. Seventh, Thomas Mikacook. Eighth, Ryan Acosta. Ninth, Chris Rickenbaugh. 10th is Brian James. Oh, that's because Daniel Hummel's in the pit lane now. Oh! There's a wreck! T.O. Bain's flipping! Oh! Oh no! More big wrecks! Zach Buchanan and Max Skinner. They'll cross the line 1-2. I don't know. This race could be over. I do not know. Well, we'll go back and see what happened to cause the second wreck. I think this is a case of just driving too hard. Watch Ryan Acosta. He is going to push it and get into the back end of Dion Scott. They're going to make contact. They're going to go off. They're already wrecking back there. And then there goes Thomas Mikacook. Going to spin out Acosta. Move forwards. And looks like Daniel Hummel will get a turn from Finguy. No, he got a bump from Finguy, and that's how he went off. It's a hard hit. But not as hard as Rickenbaugh. Ooh! Nasty contact for Chris Rickenbaugh. Hit that wall at nearly 100 miles an hour. A little over 70 miles an hour in impact. However, let's go back and see how the wreck started. Let's see what happened in the initial hit. Mikacook gets into Mackenzie Hopkins, spins her around. And well, let's fast forward. T.O. Bain had a scary wreck on the bus stop. Oh wait, what happened? Wait a minute. What happened to Daniel Hummel? Yeah, at this point he was in the pit lane. I want to find that out first. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait a minute. He just got flat out turned by his teammate. Daniel Hummel just got unceremoniously turned by his teammate. Mega Cook, what are you doing? Let's check the onboard camera for Thomas Mikacook. Let's see. He runs into the back of his teammate Daniel Hummel, and apparently he's upset at him for holding him up, so he flat out turns him. And now let's now check the onboard of Hummel. How hard is he gonna hit this wall? Oh, over 70 miles an hour. A hard impact. I think Thomas Mikacook could be, I know I've overused this, but I think Mikacook could be suspended, or at least sent to the rear for the next race. Because that was uncalled for. He could have possibly hurt his teammate of all people. Youch! Now let's go and see what happened to T.O. Bain. He's running. Here he is. He's going to be coming towards the bus stop. Not there at the moment. He flipped though. This is a scary wreck. Okay, let's go a quarter speed. Let's go a quarter speed. T.O. Bain, what's gonna happen? He's just gonna go too hard. He's gonna slide off, and then watch this. Oh my god! He hits the wall so hard, he flips over. How hard was that impact? And, oh no, you're kidding me, right? No, you're not. 104 miles an hour, the impact for T.O. Bain. I hope he's okay. That was a massive hit. Well, let's go back to the green. We go back to the green flag on lap number 7. Only 2 laps to go. Drivers out of the race are T.O. Bain and Daniel Hummel. They join literally about the whole rest of the field. Only 9 cars now remain. Here is your running order. Zach Buchanan first. You're kidding me, right? What are these guys thinking? I can't do the running order because they're not assembled. They're not assembled in the right positions. What antics are these guys up to? What are the antics that these guys are up to? Brian James here is 2 laps down, and they're going 70 miles an hour. If they keep acting like this, then Zach Buchanan's gonna have the. If they keep acting like this, then Zach Buchanan's gonna have the win by default. And although I don't think he would like having a win by default, I bet he would take it because he really needs it to move up in the point standings. Especially since Brandon Bain, the points leader, went out in the first turn mayhem, finishing 28th. Have they assembled? No! It's the restart's out. Alright, looks like Zach Buchanan's gonna win. Cause these guys, I think all of these drivers could be getting, who knows, I think all these drivers could end up getting sent to the rear for the next race for an improper restart. However, it's more like a shenanigan-filled restart. Oh, Max Skinner. Will there be wrecks in the first turn? Skinner's getting close to Mikacook, but they don't crash. Oh, Brian James gets no, it's Mackenzie Hopkins. Well, that was without a doubt an improper restart that should have been called off, but whoa, what are they doing? Oh no! This is not good! Oh! That was an invisible wall! Aw, Nutter DNF! Although he will be getting a top 10, the facts that remain the same, that's gonna be 4 races, 4 DNFs for Max Skinner. But I don't think he's going to be near as unhappy about this one because he'll still get a top 10. Well, I'm glad that this fail fest is gonna be over. I am glad that this fail fest is gonna be over. Coming across to take the caution, the yellow flag and the white flag at the same time, Zach Buchanan will win the Daytona Grand Prix. Who finished second? Finishing second will be last week's winner, Ryan Acosta. Third is Dion Scott. Fourth is Jeffrey Finguy without his rear wing. Mackenzie Hopkins is fifth. Chris Rickenbaugh is sixth. Then Mika Cook and Skinner crashed. Well, let's go back and see what happened to cause this, I don't know. Now, this wasn't really a DERP on anyone's part. This was just hard racing. Look at this. Skinner's gonna come down and bump Thomas Mika Cook, just moving out of the way to bump and run off an IndyCar. Mika Cook doesn't like that. He pushes him. They hit each other. Bump, bump. Then they hook each other and they can't get off each other. And they hit what is apparently an invisible wall. And oh my god, a massive hit. Yeah, I'm not using this track for season 2, certainly. Especially after a massive hit at 109 miles per hour. Well, this was surely an insane race. Let's go back and see the finish. Zach Buchanan is your winner. Well, here you go. We're gonna finish this race under caution. Certainly a fail fest. People are coming in the pit lane. What's this? Some people are out of fuel. Or are they playing something? No way. Anyway, coming across the line, Zach Buchanan will win the Daytona Grand Prix. What? Second is Ryan Acosta. Third is Jeffrey Finguy. Dion Scott just gave away fourth. Fifth is Mackenzie Hopkins. Sixth is Chris Rickenbaugh, and the last car running is Rickenbaugh. 6 cars finished this race. Okay, this was certainly the worst race ever. I don't know what was going off the pace car. What was going for the mines? I think the pace car driver might be drunk. What the fuck? Look at this. What is he doing? He zooms across the line. He just goes down like that. What? I don't get it. Well, here comes the finishing order and the standings. You've been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time. Boop.